start of the third. I apologize right as I muted the mic. The screen stopped. Elks trailing 3-2. Shots 21-14 in favor of the Elks. Sherrod will take the draw. Puck comes back to Brzezinski. Brzezinski tries to play it ahead. Comes to Hansen. Hansen throws it across center ice. Rogers has it in their zone. Carries down low. He's going to send it up ice. Played across. Rogers will carry it in. Back behind the net. Pass out in front. Elks tie it up. Jackson tries to cover it. Gets pulled away. Rogers gets it back. He walks in. Shot off the side of the net. Sherrod going to send it up ice. That'll be icing. Maverick Hansen on the draw. Rogers sends it back down low. Sent back up the boards. Rogers there to play it. Up top. Didn't get much on that shot. Battlefoot in the corner. Maverick Hansen has it. Sends it ahead to Hobson. Hobson carries it in. Tries to go to Hansen. That's deflected over the net into the corner. Fink there first. Fink carries behind the net. Out in front, shot goes just wide. Rogers sends it up ice. Out to Hobson. Hobson back to Euchre. Euchre sends it deep. Rogers will skate it back up ice. Euchre able to tie him up. Drops it back for Dahl. Dahl up the boards towards Fink. Rogers has it, sends it back down low. Back up the boards. Back down low again. Sent across, deflects off the stick, off the glass. Rogers with it again. In the corner, out in front. Knocked away by Fink. Fink gets it up ice to Foss. Rogers there to break it up. Tipped back in the Elk zone. Ullman has it. Ullman carries it up, skates it out, gets it to Foss. Foss tries to go across, taken away by Rogers. Rogers skates it up. Brzezinski breaks that up. Brzezinski throws in the boards. He avoids the hit. Up ice, no icing. Elks pressuring the goalie. Goalie turns it over. Puck loose on the side of the net. Sinclair sends it up top to Brzezinski. And imagine that. The net has come off. Sherrod on the draw. Hansen is along the boards, gets it up top to Ullman. Ullman's shot attempt is blocked. He gets it back. Ullman sends that one on net. Goalie reaches up and gloves it. In the third. Shot off the draw. Goalie with the save. Tries to pull it back. Elks pull it away. Rogers has it again. Up the boards. Out in the neutral zone. Picked up by Sherrod. Sherrod sends it across to Brzezinski. Brzezinski sends it up ice. Gets it to Givens. Givens gets it to Hansen. Hansen skates in. Hansen shot. Blocked by Rogers. Sent back up ice. Cuts towards the middle. Turn, shot, block. Goes back up the boards. Rogers sends it up top. Elks get a piece of it. Merrick Hansen pokes it out of the zone. Hansen up ice. behind the net, gets tied up, back up the boards. Zinka battles for it, he'll send it deep. Puck into the far side corner to Givens. Givens will send it back down low. Hansen takes it away. He gets run into the boards. Up and out to the neutral zone, Brzezinka has it. Deflects back in, they're going to say Elks offsides. (11-12) in the third. Elks trailing 3-2. Hansen takes the draw. Sent up ice. Euchre has it. Rogers gets it back, sends it near side up the boards. Hobson turns, sends it up ice to Fink. Fink chips it ahead towards the Rogers zone. Rogers throws it back up the boards to Hobson. Hobson has to wait for the Elks to clear. Elks do. Hobson sends it back in. Then he sends it back up ice. Jackson throws it in the corner towards Fink. Fink plays it ahead. Rogers steps up. He'll take a shot. Jackson with a blocker save. Rogers out front, taken away by Froelich. Froelich will skate it in. Shot, goalie makes the save, rebound comes out, and the goalie covers. Top to Dahl. Dahl turns, fires. That gets knocked down in front. Sinclair in the corner. Foss battles for it. Puck goes up the boards. Taken away by Top. Sends it back down to Foss. Foss throws out in front. Goalie kicks it away. Back up the boards. Sinclair takes it back. Gets it to Dahl. Dahl skates in. The shot goes wide up the boards. Ullman sends it back down low. Ullman takes it away, drops back to Foss. Foss tries to get to Top, taken away by Rogers. Back in the corner again. Ball in the corner, tied up. Poked away by Rogers. Foss gets it back. Foss sends it out in front. Goalie pokes that away. Rogers has it behind the net. He's going to send it up ice. Icing if it's not on net. And it hits Jackson's pad, so no icing. Foss has to deflect off his stick to Sinclair. Sinclair pushes it into the zone. Rogers has it in the corner. Foss battling with him. Rogers takes it back. Poked away by Sherritt. Loses an edge. Rogers takes it back. Sent across. Euchre throws it off the boards. Now back down low. Rogers has it in the corner. Back behind the net. Along the boards. Back behind the net again. Out in front, Jackson with a save, and the net is off. Gotta say, this is a college rink. Bethel plays here, and they cannot keep the net on the post. Maverick Hansen on the draw. Official talking to Jackson. In the corner, Brzezinka throws it up the boards. Hansen will get it out of the zone to Maverick Hansen. He cuts towards the middle. Maverick Hansen has it poked away, gets it back, sends it down low. Givens gets it to Merrick Hansen. Out in front, goalie will cover that. Sherritt on the draw. This is the Givens. This is a shot high and wide. Euchre has it along the boards. He gets ridden off the puck. Rogers gets it back. Givens ties him up. Up deflects out to the neutral zone. Merrick Hansen with it. Head to Sherritt. Sherritt throws it off the boards. Givens can't play it. Hansen gets it right back. Merrick Hansen with a shot. Goalie with a save. Puck into the corner behind the net. Givens out front to Hansen. Hansen turns, fires. Goalie knocks it down. Givens takes a shot. Rebound comes wide. Givens shot again. Back up the boards. Rogers will send it up ice. Brzezinski back to play it. Brzezinski will carry it in. Brzezinski takes a shot. Goalie deflects that into the corner. Puck comes right back to Brzezinski. Brzezinski drops it over to Sherritt. Sherritt skates in. Sherritt shot. That sails. Might have caught the goalie and went up and out of play. I don't believe they're running the clock in the arena. Constantly 20 seconds ahead of that. It's 8:03 left here in the third. Maverick Hansen on the draw. Up top to Ullman. Ullman to Hobson. Hobson sends it down to Froelich. Froelich behind the net to Hansen. Broken up. Puck goes far side in the corner. Stepped up by Ullman. Rogers sends it ahead. Fink can't play it. It's a foot race up ice. Hobson back. Hobson kicks it away. Ullman picks it back up. Gets it to Hobson. Cross to Maverick Hansen. He'll carry it out. Poked off his stick. Rogers has it back. Sent back down low. Ullman has it. Back behind the net. Rogers there to play it. Fink is able to get it back. Gets it to Froelich. Froelich skates it out. Over to Maverick Hansen. Out in front. Elks try to break it up. Shot attempt goes wide. Rebound comes out. Maverick Hansen shot again. He gets it back. Rogers sends it ahead. Broken up by the Elks. Fink able to hold. He sends it back down low. Up the boards. Brzezinski holds. Brzezinski along the boards. Sends it back on net. Goalie will cover that. Elks providing a lot of pressure in the last few minutes on the Royals. Sinclair will take the draw. Up top to Dahl. Across to Brzezinski. Brzezinski sidesteps, takes a shot, goalie with a save. Foss has it. Foss behind the net to Sinclair. Sinclair has it in the corner. Rogers breaks it up. Royals have it. Up ice. Brzezinski gathers it in the Elk River zone. Over to Toft. Toft leaves it for Sinclair. Sinclair up ice with Foss. Knocked off his stick. Rogers gets it back. Taken away by the Elks. Rogers takes that away. Elks try to set up ice. Deflects off a Royal. Dahl being pressured. Throws it up to the neutral zone. Chipped ahead into the Rogers zone. Sinclair to the corner. He's running to the boards. Foss behind the net. Sends it out front. Rogers takes it back. Hobson able to throw it down low. Sinclair has it. Foss shot, goalie with a save. Elks try to center it. Foss gets shoved down. That's going to be a whistle. We're going to call the net off. They're not going to call the hit from behind. .554 here in the third. Sherritt will take the draw. Sherritt tied up. Puck comes to Hansen. Shot attempt blocked. Hansen sits the Royals player down. Royals get it back. Up ahead. Hansen able to throw it back down the boards. Now in the neutral zone to Euchre. Euchre across to Hobson. Hobson chips it ahead. Rogers plays it. Sent deep. Caught by Hobson. Hobson will throw it behind the net to Euchre. Euchre goes back to Hobson. Hobson up the boards to Givens. Givens to Merrick Hansen. Hansen up ice. Hansen shot, goalie gloves it. 5:19 left in the third. Sherrod will take the draw. Ref pretended to. Hanson's chin strap was unsnapped. Puck goes down low. Back behind the net. Towards the blue line. Elks poke it away. Givens has it. Givens gets it across to Hanson. Hanson will play it along the boards. Rogers throws it in the corner. Givens gets pinned. Up the boards to Ullman. Ullman sends that in just wide of the net. Up the boards. Rogers sends it up ice. Ullman back. Poked away. Sherrod has it. Gets it out in the neutral zone. Elks go up ice. Dahl will skate it in. Poked off his stick. Into the corner. Back to Dahl. Rogers plays it ahead. Merrick Hanson able to hold. He sends it back down to Givens. Givens along the boards, gets to Maverick Hanson, pass out front. Dahl's shot hits the post. Rogers up ice with it. Elks poke it off his stick. Ullman takes it away. Ullman plays it ahead to Maverick Hanson. He waits for his teammates. Gets to Brzezinka. Brzezinka will skate it ahead. Gets to Maverick Hanson, who sends it deep. Puck goes behind the net. Rogers throws it up the boards. Broken up by Froelich. Back behind the net again. Towards the blue line, Euchre has it. Sends it back down low. Back behind the net. Rogers will send it back up the boards. Brzezinka got a piece of it. Rogers will get it out in the neutral zone. Froelich has it, sends it deep. 3:25 left in the third. Rogers sends it up ice. Deflects off his stick, wide of the net, no icing. Euchre can't play it. Now Euchre gets it back. Ahead to Toft. Toft to Sinclair. Sinclair has it poked away. Comes back to Froelich. Froelich sends it near side along the boards. Up through the blue line and out. Rogers will skate it in. Elks take it away. Rogers gets it back. They'll skate it in. Foss got a piece of it. Rogers holds. Behind the net. Towards the slot. Rogers shot. Jackson with a face save. Foss gets it up ice. Now it's a foot race. Foss carries it in. Foss shot attempt is blocked. Rogers picks it back up. Out in the neutral zone, Brzezinka with it. Brzezinka will carry it in. Cuts towards the middle. Can't control the puck. Gets it knocked away. Rogers will throw it towards the center, towards the neutral zone. Brzezinka holds, throws it back down low. Rogers throws it in the corner. Intercepted by Foss. He throws it deep. Merrick Hanson drops it back behind the net. Rogers tries to play it ahead. Puck bouncing, comes out to Brzezinka. Brzezinka to Hobson. Hobson to Foss. Foss will send it into the zone. Rogers gets it up the neutral zone. Merrick Hanson has it again. He kicks it ahead to himself, carries it in. Shot, goalie with a save. Up towards the blue line. Hobson can't get a stick on it. Ullman gets it back. Ahead to Sinclair. Comes back to Hobson. Hobson sends it deep. Ullman in the corner. He gets pinned. Jackson out of the net. Maverick Hanson is the extra attacker. Minute 27 left in the third. Rogers just content to try to hold the puck along the boards. Goes right back to where it was. Kicked up the boards, held in by Ullman. Up top. Shot, goalie with a save. Rebound comes loose, and the goalie will cover. Elks won a timeout. 1:10 remaining here in the third. Empty net for the Elks. Merrick Hansen, Maverick Hansen, Givens, Ullman, St. Clair, Sherritt. Maverick Hansen will take the draw. Puck comes to St. Clair. St. Clair throws it up the boards. Ullman has it at the blue line. He'll send it back down low. Maverick Hansen has it. Drops it back to St. Clair. Has it knocked off his stick. Hansen gets it back. Shot. Puck's loose out front. Rogers picks it up. Ullman knocks it away. Rogers gets it back. Battle for it at the blue line. Hansen throws it over to Givens. Gets it to St. Clair. St. Clair will skate it in. St. Clair takes a shot. That's blocked. Rogers sends it up towards the blue line. St. Clair holds. Sends it back down low. Broken up by Rogers. Out so clear. Ullman with it. He'll skate it up. Sends it deep. Rogers has it. Rogers will send it back up ice. It's bouncing towards the net, and that'll be icing. 26 and a half seconds remaining in the third. Face-off in the Rogers zone.
Well, got it. Right now. Go.
St. Clair will take the draw now.
Shoot low. Shoot low.
Puck in the corner. Rogers picks it up. Throws it back up the boards. Rogers tries to pin it along the boards. Now they pray it up the boards. Elks hold momentarily. Comes back to Sherritt. Sherritt to Ullman. Ullman plays it ahead towards Hansen, but it bounces right to the Rogers player. Rogers sends it in. Picked up by Ullman. 6 seconds in. Ullman sends it up ice. Deflects off of Givens' stick. No icing, but that's how this one's going to end. Hard-fought game for the Elks. They lose this one 3-2. Back at it Sunday night against St. Cloud at home. It is second-year Bantam night. Last district home game. That's it tonight from Blaine. Elks lose 3-2.